Well, I'm in a house now. I was outside for a bit, but the connection let go. I still got to figure out this. How to do question on the phone, because traveling overseas with this is going to be interesting. So, yeah, anyway, been working on the house, so lots of painting, all done. Floor's been polished and clean. I got the replace a new pump, so I got to change the pump. And then, so house is okay, kitchen's good, everything's been painted. So yeah, because I want to put it for sale one day, so within the next 6 months. So there's the backyard. I'm just testing, right? Trying to see if it works, because I'll go back and look it over. So far, it's still working. I dismantled the observatory, so I had an observatory there. Still got the telescope post to remove, and then but the deck is done. I got my brother's sailboat over there. You know, the yard's pretty good. It needs cutting now. Every week, got to cut the grass every week. So this is the place, and so yeah, my goal is to sell this place. That's why I got out of the business, because it was too hard. Couldn't find any workers, and then sales weren't great. It was too much work by myself. So my kids are not interested in the fish business. They're all doing their own thing. And so it's time to go. It's time to move on from this nice place. It's too much care. Too many acres to cut. Pool to take care of. Big house it's too much. Too much. I would simplify the life, right? And hopefully this works. So yeah, I gotta fix the ceiling over here. So I just air conditioning damage, so I had to fix that. Gotta stucco that and paint it. So dismantling the greenhouse tomorrow, though. I'm gonna start with that. But the house is pretty good. And yes, this is what's left of my stuff. So all that's gonna go. I'll simplify sport equipment, paperwork, some books. I'm down to a bit of clothing and a couple of computers. And I just got a new thermostat to put in, programmable. So this is it. So it's pretty good. But like I say, I'm just testing. And I guess I haven't figured out how to do the questions and if people are asking. And earlier I was doing my Japanese, left my cards down. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I'm learning Japanese. Been Japanese for almost a year now, so I have to learn my hiragana. Because I'm probably going to end up taking real classes in Japan. It's pretty much the only way. You can get visas over there, and stuff like that. But the biggest problem is in Japan is language, right? Everything else is okay. Quality of life, healthcare, food, transportation, cost of living. It's all great. But the biggest challenge for them and for someone like me moving over there is the language, which means that you can't get anything done. Yeah, I mean, I got the basics right now. Hi, bye, thank you, directions, what can I eat, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to trying to start a business or trying to do banking stuff or hiring people or buying a house, you need to learn to read, write, and speak. And it's, I'm going to have to take classes to get the proper visa. One of the things that's interesting is that, there's all kinds of visas, right? You can get all kinds of visas, but as long as you don't have a speaking language in Japanese, you can get some stuff done in Japan and, roam around and whatever, because you can get 6 months, right? The tourist visa is 6 months. But if you want to do there permanently, which is more what I'm trying to do, you could get a visa renew every year. There's a lot of different visas, but the hardest part, the thing that's more important is so if you speak the language and read and write basic, right? So there's they call different level of Japanese certification. So there's N5 all the way down to N5, N4, and then N1. Well, if you just got an N5 certification that tells you you can write, read, and speak, basic, jobs opportunities open up like that, especially in the field that you're let's say if you're a programmer or if you're in restaurants or if you're farming or whatever. But if you don't have a certification for language, you can't get a job, so that's the first thing. So I've been looking at schools in Japan and for Japanese. So it's basically, you can get the N5 certification or be ready for the test in about 6 months. So go to school for half a year in a Japanese school with Japanese teacher. And you get, you learn to read, write, and, and speak Japanese, And as you get higher certification and you can get more into business and stuff like that, but that's, later on. The nice thing about the visas, I found out about the student visas, is you can work. So they'll give you a visa for study, a language that you need, like Japanese, and then they'll give you the same visa will be able to apply in the field that you're interested in. So for me, it's aquaculture or farming. So I can get that visa will apply for farming jobs, right? For farming or aquaculture. So I'll be able to work and go to school. Yeah, I'm not going to make any money, rate, but at least I'll get a basic and get my contacts and figure out what I'm trying to do. So cost of living is very cheap. So I was looking at going to school there for 6 months. The visa, let's say a year. With the school and the cost of living, you're looking at maybe like 10 to 12,000 for the year. So it's going to be that's feasible, right? So that's an easy number to get. So $1,000 a month. It's not too bad. So that's the plan. But anyway, before that happens, I got lots of work to do here. I got to do all this stuff. The house, the cleaning, the fixing. I want to repair the building so it looks good. We end up throwing stuff away, so much stuff to throw away. Greenhouse will go, so it'll make my yard look better because the greenhouse is not going to make the property value go up. It's just a bunch of metal. I might get a few $1,000s for it, but I'll have to dismantle it. So a couple of guys tomorrow will probably try and tackle the whole thing and just dismantle, put it all in a good piece and try to sell it. So it's 36 feet wide by 50 feet. So it's 1,800 some square feet. So yeah, I grew a lot of fish in those. There was a lot of fish in those. But there's no more tanks in there. It's a couple little leftover, a lot of concrete blocks left and a bunch of broken pipes from the hurricane and stuff. So that'll when that goes, that'll be fun. That'll be real fun. I'll open the yard up, I can cut the grass, fix it all up, and and then I can hop on the building and fix the building. And because, like I say, the house is good. I got a couple of roommates, that helps. But I don't want to be into, a lot of people say, oh, you should just rent and go to Japan. I don't want to do that. I want to just close ties with this, sell the place and be done with it, and move on to the next day. Take the money that I make or whatever, put that in investments. Hopefully get some kind of dividend. If not, let it grow. Because over the years, I just worked, take care of the kids, did the farming, did some basketball training, got a lot of good players out there that are out there playing in college or in the pros in Europe and stuff and Asia. Nothing in the NBA, It's like small pros. Anyways, so I'd like to do that in Japan too, a little bit of basketball. So, but basically probably streaming. I want to do a lot of streaming in Japan. That's the plan. And if I can get the languages, visit businesses. I'm not so interested in trying to do live streaming on food and touristy areas and whatever, or even abandoned house. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in what they're doing, what kind of business they have. It doesn't matter if it's farming for koi or, different aquaculture. There's hundreds and hundreds or thousands of farms out there for aquaculture. Not just tropical fish. They have a little bit of tropical fish, but not as much as Southeast Asia, Indonesia, and that kind of stuff, Hong Kong. But anyway, there's still some. And then so I'd like to visit farm and promote their business because that's what they need. The thing that I see the most in Japan, because this is my second trip. The first trip was 3 weeks in January, February. Nobody speaks English. I mean, in the cities yet, and then some of the restaurants speak English. But the minute you go in the countryside, or you go in the farms, or you go in businesses, it's another planet. Another planet. So yeah, I've been speaking Japanese a little bit and taking lessons 5 days a week, like 4 to 5 days a week. And I got a good teacher. She's Japanese. I'm from Osaka. And then this week I started talking to chat rooms, Japanese, and this week I realized one thing, that yeah, I can take all the Japanese course I want, but I am not even close to being able to speak to Japanese people. I can say basic stuff, but conversational wise, it's not even close. I'm talking to different people, and I got a person in Hiroshima, Osaka, and Kyoto, so I got 3 person I talk to. And let me tell you, they don't speak English, so they want to learn English or French, because they speak French too. But like for me to talk in Japanese to them, they speak a little different dialect, and depending on the city, the ending in their phrases is different. But if they speak so much faster, and the sounds are a little different, so when I'm talking to my teacher Yuna, she speaks English now. That's great, it works. But when I go straight to a Japanese person, ouch, ouch. It's like, I thought I had it. I don't have it. I don't have it. So anyways, it'll be good to go on a trip. So on the trip it'll be fun because my son will be there. Because he's in Okinawa. He's in the military. And so he's taking a month off with me. We're going to do 5 weeks, travel Japan, and just trying to figure stuff up and visit a lot of these villages and startups. I'm looking at different startups the village where they promote startups. But again, Japanese is the issue. It's very hard for me to do anything from here on email because Google Translate does not work well for Japanese. I'm just letting you know. It works well for single words and 2 or 3 word sentences. But the minute you write a whole paragraph of something and you translate it in Japanese, forget it. It's not working. It's not even saying close to what you want to say. So that's why I use my teacher, Yuna. I'll send her the text and she'll translate it for me. She did that with my resume and then letters to people that I'm doing, because I was writing letters and get them translated in Google, and then she would read them and go, no, you can't say that. That's scratch. So anyways, I'm learning. I don't even know if the stream's still on. It looks like it is. I'll probably go on the computer and see if there's anybody on there. And then the other thing too I'm doing is, so this is, the setup I'm using is a little Osmo 2, Pocket 2, sorry. Pocket 2 DJI. And I got the wireless microphone, extended battery pack just in case, SD card basically, and it's just a little small handle. And then right now I'm using just straight platform with the Mimo. So, but on the computer I have stream on Twitch. Just because it's got a better setup for me to learn and to practice in the setting and transfer data, and if I want to show computer screens or videos that I took. And then I also got a drone, a really nice drone, a DJI 4 Pro. Yeah, DJI 4 Pro. A little drone. So it's high quality, a good image, really easy to handle. I've got the goggles, and then I got the controller also. And then I got the hand control. So I'll be pretty good to take videos over there, and so it'll be fun. It's just basically for content, So, in terms of equipment, I'm going to go real simple. It's going to be a laptop, a couple of Google cameras, and a couple of microphones, and lots of SD cards, the drone. And I got a DJI Osmo 4 action camera also, so I can go in the water if I need to, rivers or ocean. It was basic. So, or if it rains, I'll be able to get that. So that's pretty much what I got, and I got a bit of wireless connectors and stuff like that. So it'll be a light packing trip. So the trip is 17th to 17th. So 17th of August to 17th of 17th of September. I'm going there because, well, first because I got the time. You know, I don't have anything here. I do work at Imperials right now. Imperial Tropicals on the side, helping up to set up a new hatchery. He's got a nice big building at Imperial, you know, Mike Drati there. So I'm doing a lot of drilling tanks and building racks. And my son Hugo was in town, so he's got a job on the farm too. So I'm at the farm 3 to 4 days a week, and the rest of the week I'm here working on my, you know, other projects. So I'm pretty busy. I do a little bit of weights. I got my son Hugo. We're doing basketball training because he's a really good player. He just needs to get stronger. You know, he's 6'7", a good ball handler. He's actually a guard. I believe that. He's a guard mentality. He is not a post player, not even close. So yeah, we're doing a lot of weights right now, training and stuff. So he's got to beef up because he's only 21. So and he's going to try out for a big team next year. So in college, so we'll see how it goes. He might end up doing red shirts. I don't know if you guys understand that, but take a year off, but still train with the team, that kind of stuff, because he needs to beef up, you know. So anyway, so he's here for a little while, and then so I keep busy. And then, like I say, I work every day. Like right now, I'm learning to stream, so it's practice. I still got a month or so to practice, 2 months, and then I got to do the OBS, learn how to use that, and be ready for the trip. You know, trying to accumulate all the stuff I need to do, and then I got to do an itinerary with my son Jonah in Japan. So we're going to probably do that tomorrow. I'll try to stream that. Him and I will stream, and we'll talk about where we want to go and what we're trying to do, and to visit and plan the trip, do a bit of Airbnb, and then we'll wing it. You know, I don't know if you guys understand winging it. Well, we're going to just wing it. So, not going to do a lot of big cities. I did like Hiroshima a lot, and Kyoto and Osaka. I'm not a big fan of Tokyo. It's too big. Too many people. It's too freaking crazy. It's 30-something million people in a city. I'm not doing that. I'm not living there. I'm not, no interest. So, but yeah, that's the plan. So, like I say, I'll go check and stream if the stream's still working. So far, it looks like it's still working. Pick up my a little pack of Japanese hiragana. You know? Make sure I didn't forget them. My room's a mess. Ouch. Yeah, so I'll be streaming on Twitch. That's the goal, right? In the future. Room's a mess. I got too much crap in here. Story of life. You know, I'm rebuilding my life. Or rebuilding. When you're my age, it's a different story. And a lot of people think I'm crazy. You know, so I'm going to be. So my birthday's on the 19th. So I'm going to be going to Japan for my birthday. I got a couple of Japanese guys that I'm going to meet there that I've made friends with. So we're going to meet celebrate my birthday at the Isaka bar, or Isaka, you know. Oh, my battery's running low. So let me check. Oh, no, this is the one I did outside. I closed that. Let's go back. I want to go this one. Anybody watching? I can't tell. Nobody's watching, but I'll go on YouTube. Let's go to YouTube channel. Yeah, and then there's a latency, right? It's kind of weird because but for some reason I don't see it. Oh, so did I manage the video? It's right there. So did I do something wrong? It's not even visibility. Hang on, live. And take 2 visibility. Oh, I gotta change that. Public. Oops. How the hell did I do that? So, yeah, I'm learning. So if I go here, now I'll go here. Now let's go. Man, I can't believe I talked like this and it wasn't connected. Man, it's too many buttons. Too many buttons. So, okay, so that's good. Yeah, so we're trying, right? We're trying, and then this is live one. how's the chat? There's no chat, so that's good.
Basketball training.
Yeah, so this is let me close this. It's yeah, I'm gonna chat. Yeah, thanks for all info. Lots of things to adjust. Yeah, it's lots of setting for info. Yeah. Quality, I don't even know how to set that up. How do I change the quality of the video? Or the... okay, hang on. Manage the videos. Did I... How do I adjust the quality of the video? Oops. Oh, battery's dead. I gotta plug this. Yeah, I'm still streaming, but my computer was dead. That's what it says. All right, here we go. Great. All right, well, I'll check the quality of the video. I got it. It's kind of hard because I'm learning from scratch and I'm not a computer savvy guy. My son is real big into that. And it's interesting because you do all this stuff and, they make it so simple. He goes on there and clicks a few buttons and it's all like, hey, great. Like, I'm out there like, okay, how does this stuff? And I got to do all these different settings and, so it's kind of like, okay. So, connect. So if I go to the live stream again, whew, not easy. So let's see here. Oh man, so I'm practicing. So live stream in progress. Man, my place is a mess. Between fixing and doing stuff in this house, I need a different stand. I don't like this stand. Where is a tripod or whatever? I know I got different ones out here somewhere. Okay, this one. I can try this. A little bit big though, but at least it can give me. Yeah, I can go a little higher, not much higher. Is this one? I can't tell. Oh no, that's not a. Doesn't have the. Doesn't have the. Okay, so. Man, I can't see. No, that's not what I want. So if I do this. Okay, whatever. Yeah, crazy. You got PVC pipe stands. Man. And my computer's dead. So. Man. I'll figure it out, right? This is, you do it by, you learn by doing. Learn by doing. I need coffee. I need coffee. Whew. Come on, Andres. What's going on with that? Let's turn this thing. Where's the power button? Yeah, craziness. And this is good. Still learning to do stuff. I'm debating if I'm going to use what kind of case I'm going to bring. Because I got the drone. I got a case like this, but I don't know if I want to carry this stuff. I'm going to have to readjust, I got a case like this to put drones and things like that, but I don't know if it's worth having. It's kind of hard to carry. It's okay here, maybe when I'm there longer, I can pack the stuff and keep it in there. But I'm going to need to probably get a bigger suitcase I got to make a list of stuff to do. It's going to be interesting, right? So if I go, okay, hang on, live. That's not it. So let's just readjust. Am I still in a take 2 or it starts another stream? All right. I can't tell. It says I'm still streaming. Okay, so I'm still streaming. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to really work on the list and gotta work on, figure out. Probably not gonna use these cases. They're good for stuff, but I'm not gonna be able to travel Japan with that. You know, I don't have a crew with me. It's just me, myself, and well, Jonah. So, you know, Jonah's gonna have his stuff. So it's gonna be basic, right? I got a laptop. I got all the stuff I need to do, my Japanese stuff and my contacts, and I'll be wearing the same stuff. It's summer, so at least I won't have to do a lot of clothing. It'll be hot, so a bit like Florida. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting, like I say. But I got to practice. I got to figure out all these settings. You know, there's a bunch of stuff like, you know, this camera that you got there comes with filters. I don't even know what to do with these. You know, different filters. They clip on. So there's always something, right? So yeah, I have no clue. You know, they're magnetic, so it's kind of cool. So they just toss them on here, you know. But that's pretty dark. I don't think you see anything. And let me take it out. Ooh. And then you got this one here. I don't know. It's a little different. Whoops. Yeah. Can't tell. I'm gonna flip that thing over. Oops, they're magnetic to themselves. I guess you can stack a whole bunch together. Ugh. We'll have to try them out. So, ooh, one more. How about this one? What's this one? Now, what's this one look like? Does it make a difference? I can't tell. Make it a little darker. So much stuff. Like I got, yeah, all these little things, you know. I mean, I got like really nice little cameras that I got, you know. Is it still on? I can't tell. I heard beeping. And the live stream's still on. So I got a couple of these. They work really well for streaming, you know, so I'll get it all on stand so I can do the OBS setup. You know, right now it's not even on, so so I got to work on that. So I got that done. So a couple of little cameras like that just to have, and then basic. Like I'm not going to carry a lot of stuff. It's going to be very simple. And how about this filter? Let's see what this filter does. You guys see a difference? Right. And I got one more, I guess. Man, it's hard to take these little things. You need little tweezers. I want you put your fingerprints all over them. So there's another filter. I guess you got to try them outside and see how that goes. You know. Come on now. There's got to be a better way to put these on. This is kind of crazy. Little pocket thing. Learning. Everything's learning. Yes, like I say. So my birthday will be on. Oh, wrong way. Birthday is August 17th, so I'll be there. And that's my goal, is to celebrate at least a birthday over there, which would be kind of cool. I'll be 60. Ouch. I don't feel it. Still doing crazy stuff. Yeah, so I got to make a list. Got to figure all that stuff up. plane tickets bought. I got a couple of places to stay already lined up, well, paid for. And then, so tomorrow we're going to do, I'm going to talk to Jonah and we're going to do a little check up and see where we want to go. You know, so he wants to go a couple places. We're not going to go too crazy. I don't want to spend my whole trip over there on a train. I like the trains. I mean, it would be nice to try. I did the bullet train last time, but I'd like to try and see how much the maglev is. It would be nice to go 500 kilometers an hour. I'd like to know how that feels. On wheels, no, on magnetic. Like, so that's you know, we'll see. If it's too expensive, forget it. We'll wait for that. So yeah, like I say, I'm just trying to learn all this stuff. I got the OBS here. The other one I have, but I haven't played with it, is, but this is something else, and I don't know if I should have got this, but I'm learning. So I got this one, but this is too heavy. This is more like for permanent setup. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but I got this one. So it's just a kit. I definitely use it. It's a OC GoStream. So I got one of those. But that's too complicated. It's not too complicated, but it's like I say, it's a different ball game, right? This is like a little studio, right? So, and I'm not taking that with me. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. You got multiple screens. You can put a lot of cameras. You can do, yeah, a bit of everything, you know. So we'll see. But this is more like when I'm setting up over there, and if I get in a house or an apartment, I'll set that up, have a nice little studio and stuff like that. But it's heavy, so I'd say that's like 25 pounds. So I'm not carrying that, or 20 pounds. Yeah, it's probably 20 pounds. So it's heavy. So no, we're not taking that on this trip. Yeah, it's too much, you know. So I'll have the drone. Where's my drone? A little bit of everything. So yeah, it's nothing fantastic, you know. It's just an Avatar drone. Is that it? Yes, yeah, it's Pro 4. So we got that. It runs really well. It's fun, and then I got the glasses too. So I got that going. So just open it up, flick it. It's the same as the DJI, right? So it's the same as the camera you guys are watching me on. It's got exactly the same camera. So it's a nice little drone. Batteries are good. This one, the main reason I got it is because the batteries are 25 minutes. I mean, this says 30 minutes, but so far has been 25. So it's a lot nicer, and it's under 250 grams. So, which is good, so it's nice. And then the nicest feature I found with this is that if I go to a restricted area, an area where you're not allowed to fly drone, the drone won't start. It'll tell you, nope, can't fly the drone here, or there'll be restricted areas. So I already talked to Japan about that. You know, I'm not going to do it in the city, but I could do a little footage in the countryside and do stuff like that, you know. So it's pretty cool. So it's mostly for content, you know. The unit's nice. It's really small and packs well, you know. And I just gotta line up everything and got plenty of extra propellers. And yeah, people say you should get different propellers, but it's already really quiet. It's not very loud at all, which I was impressed. That's another thing that I like about it. It's not very loud. You know, as soon as it's up in the air, you can't even hear it anymore. It's still got a buzzing sound, but you can probably get different propellers for it that are a little less, maybe more efficient and less noisy. But, you know, I'm not going to sit there and, you know, split hairs. You know, it works. It's fine, right? I just got to get more SD cards. I got 3 battery pack. There's the remote. So it's pretty good, you know. So, and it's got an amazing screen, so that's really nice, you know. So, but anyways, just stuff, right? Just basically stuff. I just don't want to bring too much stuff. I already got too much stuff. And then put a little cover. So a little cover to protect the camera. Yeah, it's real small, right? It's not a fits a little case, and so got that little case, not too bad. And then somewhere I've got the goggles and the other controller, so I got to do that. That's something else. And I got this. Those are the other glasses, or they're called virtual reality glass, or the goggles for drone flying. So those are nice, right? They're very light. Battery pack is on your, the battery's not up here, battery's down on, like you get a little cord and stuff, so it's not too bad. And this is the controller. So for the drone. I tried it, it gets me a little bit dizzy. I'm not used to it, so I gotta be real quiet. Like, I can't go crazy, because it's like I'm not used to seeing, like, and the image quality is really, really good. It's like you're right there, it's 4K stuff. So it's kind of nice. So I got that. So that would be fun to use. So that's where we're at. So we'll keep plugging away. I gotta find, this is so much stuff to deal with, right? So much stuff to deal with. But we're getting there. Learning to do this, learning to do that. And then working on the house, get some money, whatever, right? And so here's the live stuff. Let me check this. Yeah. Like I say, this is a completely new field for me, right? So I'm working real hard on trying to figure this out. And so it's fun, though. It's fun. New challenge in life. So between the basketball and right now a lot of training in basketball, but not as much because I'm working on the house. But I'm going to keep plugging away and learning to work on the Japanese, working on the visas, go to Japan for 5 weeks, and then just figure it out. Just winging it. It's like, let's do it. So. But I got so many projects, but it's like in with the new, out with the old, or out with the old and in with the new. So it's kind of fun. But going from fish farmer, fish producer, to streaming and learning Japanese and fixing the house and trying to get the house ready for market, or the farm, make the place look good. So, yeah, so how long have I been streaming? Like 30 minutes? Ouch. Talk too much. But yeah, so it'll be Twitch. Next time I'll try some Twitch. Stream on Twitch, and it'll post up on YouTube. I'll do a bit of both. But it's learning to set this stuff up is not easy. It's I'm just so not computer organized or computer savvy like a lot of these new kids are. The kids are just put that stuff together and press the button and it looks great. And I'm out there like barely trying to figure out how these cameras work. It's a bunch of buttons on here. I don't even know. Like, I know a couple of them. I know this one, I think. I don't even know what that does. So what's this one? Okay, that one turns the camera around, right? There's a zoom in here. No, that's up and down. Turn the camera back around. Is there a zoom? No. No. How come the zoom was working earlier? I don't even know what that is. That's like taking pictures? No, not really. No, that's for up and down. No. Oh, there's zoom. So double press. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. And I want to zoom. Here we go. See, I have to do to learn. So if I do this, okay, so now it's fixed. So nice big trees, way big trees, so that's good. So there's my dirty car from traveling. If I zoom out, yeah, so it's pretty good. Now I gotta learn to do it so it's not too bad. Go back over here, yeah, zoom in. Don't need to see me that close. Need to be right about there, extended. But it's fun. Yeah, just trying to share, right? And that's what we do in life. We're trying to share what we do, and you know, I always remember as a kid, my favorite teachers were always the older ones that had experience. So that's where I consider myself now. A bit of experience, not too much, but it'll be. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see what life will bring in the future. It'll be fun, you know. So this is what we're doing. It's kind of a summary, right? It's all learning. So, yeah, and I can see myself as a delay though. So when people send me questions, there's a delay. So it's kind of like, I have to see what's going on. And my room is a mess. I'm like a mad scientist, got shit everywhere. Okay, and this.
Yeah, and I can see myself as a delay though. So when people send me questions, there's a delay, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
I'm like a mad scientist, got shit everywhere.
Just writing text questions on the other one. The question was on this one was, if I work at Imperial permanently, no.
Just writing text questions on the other one.
Part-time working at Imperial. Gets me out. And in the field. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Quality might set too high. I don't know how to fix that. I know adjust that. I'll have to look. Myself flow throughout. Don't need to see me. I'll have to figure it out. Quality of 480. Yeah, but it's the streaming quality, right? We need to. Let me see if I can edit the video. Settings? Nope. Custom. I don't know what that meant. Nope. Settings and feedback details. Maybe it's on details. I need to put thumbnails. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch. And without restriction cards, live stream, public. I don't even know. Option, upload the brainstorm video. Can't see. I don't even know. Maybe here. Stream setting. Let's see this. 720. So I guess it's not too bad. Set up at 720. But the question I had for everybody was there's a delay, right? So when I look at myself right now, so let's see.
I'm working for a long time to figure this out. And, but the question I had, so it's fine now. For everybody, it's fine. We're challenging life. We're challenging life. Doing the basketball, and right now a lot of training basketball, not as much because I'm working on the house. But I'm going to keep plugging away and learning to work on the Japanese, working on visas. Go to Japan for 5 weeks. Right? So when I look at myself right now,
Yeah, it's 5 seconds. So let's do it again. I'm way behind. It's almost a minute. Yeah, it's way behind. So it'll be
5 seconds. Let's do it again. I'm way behind. Almost a minute.
anyway, live and learn. Live and learn. Too close. So video detail. Yeah.
It's way behind. So it'll be.
How do I get to the channel? Right there. Been up since 6 this morning, so I'm a little out. So if I go here, yeah.
Been up since 6 this morning, so I'm a little out. So if I go here,
Just trying to just stay in the settings. If I go here, YouTube video, yeah, that's just the other one, but then there's also this, right? No, not that. Right here. If I go here, I got to do screen capture. It'll work better with. So I got to learn to use that. It's just. Yeah, testing, right? We're just testing, trying to figure out how to do it. I got to do a bit of a setup. I'm not familiar with the camera. I still like to do the setting. I tried filters on there. I'll see how that goes. But anyways, look, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get some work done. And thanks for watching. There wasn't much on here. Just trying to get going. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to... A lot of things to learn. So where is, if I go here and I go, where is it? I need details? Oh, that's not details. I don't want details. I want right here. Go to the channel. I go to manage the videos. And then go to live. Then I go right here and I go to studio. This is what I was trying to do. I need to go right here. So, yeah.
Other things to learn.
There we go. So let me see. Let's do the count. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 seconds. 13 seconds delay. So I don't know if that's normal. I mean, I can live with it. I don't care. But it's that's the plan. So can I? Yeah, it doesn't do. It's too close. I got to get the camera right out there or something like that. Don't look at the mess.
If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 seconds. 13 seconds delay. So I don't know if that's normal. I mean, I can live with it. I don't care. But it's that's the plan.
All right, time to go.
I gotta get the camera right out there or something like that. Don't leave a mess.
All right, let me end the streaming. So if I do, I got to go on the phone. So how does that work? I go on the phone because I'm using the DJI app. I'm still streaming. Okay. So I have to end the stream. So the stream's connected. I don't even need the phone, I guess. All right. And then, so now if I want to end the stream, thanks. I'll make it better next time. Try to learn the Osmo. No, OBS, sorry. Right there. OBS. So I gotta learn that. Well, I'm learning it now, but just gotta learn to use it. It's easier said than done. All right. I gotta go.
I gotta go on the phone. So how does that work? I go on the phone. Because I'm using the DJI app. I'm still streaming.